You're falling. Go. Be free. Good afternoon, because it's like 5 o'clock and I did end up staying in bed most of the day like I planned on doing. Mom and I just went and grabbed me some Smoothie King because my stove is cracked and I am so pissed, and we don't know how it happened, but the people aren't coming to fix it or check it or whatever for like almost 3 weeks, I think. So I have to figure out some kind of way to get the food in me that I can't cook on the stove top. It's stressful, but it's now day 5, and yeah, I think my breathing is better, but I'm out. Anytime I move or do something, I get out of breath, so I don't really know if you would consider that better. After I finish my smoothie and all, I'll go do my treatments, and I'll let you guys know how I'm feeling after that. But so far, I'm very exhausted. I'm kind of shaky feeling. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but just like my bones feel shaky, if that makes any sense. My voice is better today, I think. Well, it is better, but it feels like it's going to go away again later in the afternoon. My hand is still having that really out of nowhere stabbing, like crippling feeling, which I'm not enjoying. And it's the weirdest feeling. I don't know what's going on. It feels swollen. I actually think it looks swollen, so I don't know. And it had gotten red out of nowhere where it was hurting, so I don't know what that means. I don't even know what's going on with it. I don't know if it's related to it or can be, or just my body freaking out for no reason, or if it's all related somehow. I don't know. My wrist is bothering me a lot today too. My ribs, when I woke up, were so sore. They're still sore, but it was like I couldn't move. They were so sore. They hurt so bad. It's mainly on this side where I usually have a lot of bowing happening, but it's the opposite of bowing out, and my ribs are coming in. So maybe it's like swelling in my lungs going down or something. That would be wonderful, because I hate my ribs. So if they're going to go in on this medicine, like, I'll take all the side effects. I don't give a crap, because, you know, the vanity in me is like, I want my ribs to go in. But my stomach and my lungs are very raw today. So I am productive. Very happy about that. It's not as thick as it has been, but it's thicker than it was before I started. So not sure on a scale of, you know, whatever. I haven't had any sneezing like I had, or the extra really thick mucus coming out of my nose yet, because it's still kind of the beginning of the day for me. My back is hurting. I'm not sure if it's from just the weakness or from coughing or both, or it's probably all of the above, along with laying in bed, you know, whatever. But that's been the day so far. I was very nauseous when I woke up. That's something I forgot to talk about. Really nauseous. So I think that's 2 or 3 days now I'm waking up nauseous. And it's about an hour after I take my noon dose each day that I'm feeling less nauseous, and then I'm okay. So that's a little strange, I think, because usually I'm nauseous after I take medication, not before, when it comes to like antibiotics or, you know, weird gene things like that, I guess. I had the weirdest dream last night, and usually whenever I have really vivid, weird, emotional dreams, I'm exhausted the next day. So I don't know if my exhaustion has to do with the dream I had, or if it has to do with just the medication and me. This is the first day I'm finally just resting since I started. So it's a much needed. It's really, I don't know how I got through the first few days doing what I was doing. Like, I am amazed at myself. I felt so awful. But my dream, my friend Dylan that passed after his transplant almost 4 years ago now, he was in it. And it was, I was at my hospital, but then it wasn't my hospital, and I'd gone down, and he was there. Like, he stood up from a couch and he turned around, and it was him, but it was like a skinnier version of him, like almost, I think, what he looked like in his coma, because I had seen pictures of like his arms and legs and things like that from his parents, but never his face. And it looked like that's what his face would have looked like. And then I was like, you know, why can I see him? And everyone was like, because you're getting what he had that killed him. But at the same time, I remember feeling so relieved that I could finally be there with him, not have to worry about getting sick. So I don't know. And then he had disappeared, but we had taken pictures. But in the pictures, after he disappeared, he was no longer in them. And I had went to one of his friends, well, our mutual friends, and I was like, you know, look, it's, you know, Dylan was here. And I go to show her the picture, and he wasn't there. And it just, and then my dad woke me up, and I'm just mind blown the entire day of like, I mean, I've had dreams with Dylan before, especially right after he died. And we would just sit and talk, and I think it's, you know, my subconscious wanting him here for this. But I don't, it was weird, because it was like, I just remembered feeling relieved I could be with him, but then freaked out that I was dying from what he died of. I don't know. Are any of you guys having like weird dreams kind of like that on Orkambi? Because I mean, these dreams aren't that unusual for me, but something that's kind of that, I don't know, relevant to what I'm feeling. I don't know, it might just be a coincidence and whatever. But that was my night. It was very emotional. I just kind of woke up just really confused, and I miss him. I really do. And him and I have known each other our entire lives. Like, from, he's a month younger than me, and our parents had met through the foundation and had started an event close to home with the foundation, and we had the same doctors growing up, and before the whole 3-foot rule ban, whatever, we would see each other, you know, every so often and go to each other's houses. And then we were pen pals once the ban started, and then once cell phones were a thing, then we would, you know, call each other and talk. And you know, so my entire life, I always knew I had someone going through it with me, because there are a couple of other CFers that I know in town, but none that I necessarily talked to like I had talked to him. So I always knew that no matter what, even if we hadn't spoken, you know, in a few weeks or a few months, I had him there that was going through it with me, and we were surviving it together. And then when we would be able to talk about it, it was just like a magical thing. And I mean, I have that now with all of my CF friends that I've made over the years. But just to have it with that one person that's been there from the very beginning it's a very different thing. And I'm so blessed and grateful for all the CF friends I've made since he's passed. And I couldn't even say all of their names. There are so many, and I am so blessed to have you guys. But it still gets hard sometimes, and you still miss the ones that are gone. That's never going to go away, I don't think. So it just kind of this whole new world thing with the CF, and you know, it makes you think of everyone that didn't get to have this chance and have already lost their battle, and you know, they're at peace, but we're still fighting for all of us. So I don't know, it makes you think about a lot. So that's where my mind is today. And I think I've rambled enough for this one clip, and I'm gonna go finish my smoothie, and I think I'm gonna go and write on the website and cuddle with my little Ava bug, because she is just extra cute today. How are you feeling? You're feeling very tired, I see. Yeah. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. I just got out of the shower, hence the weird towel on my head and the green face. But tonight has been a night. I gotta catch my breath now, hold on. I'm gonna put you guys down on this camera, kind of, sort of, just to... One second. I tried to be like really energetic, and then I'm just realizing like energy is not, it's not happening tonight. I am so sorry, I just punched Dave in the face. Are you okay? Whew. Okay, so what I was saying, got out of the shower. I'm about to take my second dose for the day. It's much later in the day. When I went to go and do my treatments, each time I coughed, I threw up. But it wasn't throw up, it was mucus. But I don't know if it was coming from my stomach or my lungs. And I have no idea. Like, I don't even know. But that went on for like an hour. Each time it was too much. My body was not having it. But then I was feeling better for a little while, I guess. But each time I get up or try to do something, I get very out of breath. You know, the usual, just last couple of days stupidness. But I'm not hoarse, so that's the plus side. And you know, all that stuff. But yeah, I'm finally catching my breath. Well, my heart's, that's another thing, my heart. I forgot to say that in the big camera thing, so I'm gonna have to watch this tomorrow to remember to say that tomorrow, because my battery died on there. Every time I go to stand up or sit up or anything, my heart starts racing. I don't know if it's just like adrenaline, or if it's me trying to breathe, or it's like my actual heart, or just, well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling, but it feels like my heart starts almost racing out of my chest, like that, you know, when you're running type feeling, but I'm getting it standing up. So I get very out of breath and winded with that. But I did just chase Ava up and down the hall like 10 minutes ago. Well, I kind of just like hobbled, but I couldn't have done that a couple of days ago. So I think that's a good sign, maybe. You know, it's just each day comes with its own hurdles. No day in the last 5 days has been the same. I mean, no day with CF is the same. But no, you know, after a while you can kind of, okay, I think, you know, after I do this, I will feel like this and things like that. But this, I had nothing. I have no idea what I'm going to feel like tomorrow, or really in the next 5 minutes, because I can go from feeling fine and making plans to being like, oh my God, no, I cannot do that. Or, you know, just, yeah. But I'm too nauseous right now to eat a big meal. So I've got a giant jar of peanut butter that I'm just going to kind of scarf down best I can to be able to take my medication. And I've got an Ensure to balance that out for whatever I'm not able to get in. And then we're going to take all our pills and head to bed and upload this. But yes, that has been our day and our night. Neva she's tired and she wants me to go and cuddle with her because that's what we do when mommy doesn't feel good. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys are doing well. Comment down below, your experiences that you're having if you are taking Orkambi, or any questions you have if you're worried about taking it, or things like that. So we can, I know most of you were talking on the groups and Facebook and stuff, but there might be people that aren't in that group that are watching the video that might want to know other people's experiences other than mine. So leave them down below, and I'll talk to you guys there, and also in the Facebook group messages. Those are fun. Bye. All right, good night, guys.